Back to Talk of the Town. With me now is Mark Piegza, and he is here with Synergy Home Care of the Lowcountry. Welcome.
Thank you, Betsy. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, it's nice to have you. So tell us a little bit about why you decided to get into the home healthcare business.
Sure. Well, for my wife Lisa and I and our partners Bob and Melissa, I think it was a very personal experience that we all had with our parents and in-laws. And they've all needed care in one way, shape, or form. And what we realized is that people really do want to be at home and to receive the best care they can, and to be able to extend their lives and their quality of lives in their own homes.
Right.
And so for us, it's a second career for both Bob and I. It's a very personal mission to bring that type of quality care to the Lowcountry.
You know, I think that it's such an important service, and you're so right that people do want to stay in their homes, and I think has been very difficult to find the kind of care that you really would want for your loved ones. I know that my mom had that situation with my grandparents. So tell us a little bit about the things that you offer to your clients and what makes you different.
Sure. Well, we offer basically help with any sort of activities of daily living. So it could be companionship, it could be toileting, bathing, transportation, running errands, anything that will improve somebody's quality of life in their homes. And so we try to do it a little bit differently by basically having a incredible focus from an office perspective and not just a caregiver perspective. We try to obviously hire great caregivers who are in the home, but we also create that personal touch point with our front office staff as owners and as a client care team to make sure that people feel like they're getting the quality of care that they deserve.
Yeah.
So I think we're available on a moment's notice. We all live here on the island. We can react to people's needs very, very quickly. So we try to create that personal approach to the business.
And you just answered one of my questions, is where you're located, and you're here on the island. Do you have service area, though, that extends beyond the island?
We do, absolutely. So we serve all of Beaufort and Jasper counties, and we're actually expanding up into the Charleston market as well. But, but we, Lisa and I and Bob and Melissa live on the island. Our client care managers, we have two of them. One is on the island, one is up on Ladies Island. So we have clients on Hilton Head, in Bluffton, and Beaufort, and some in Jasper County as well. So we cover the whole area.
And you mentioned a lot about your services. Do you have, if somebody just needs you for a couple hours a day, or then do you have also up to 24-hour care?
We do, absolutely. And what we try to do is we don't force our model onto anyone. We try to react to the type of care and the length of care that they need. So we'll do something as short as an hour or a transportation to a hospital or a doctor's visit for someone, up to 24/7 care.
And we've kind of been discussing this as a caring for an elderly person to keep them in their home.
Yes.
Do you also offer something to somebody maybe who is rehabbing from surgery or from an injury or something like that?
We sure do. We have a lot of clients who are home from the hospital. They've had elective surgery and they just need some help getting around or running some errands or helping them with their rehab. We also do child care. So we have a vacation sitter package that we offer. We know we have a lot of tourists who come down and they want to have dinner or play golf and they want someone to take care of the kids. So we do that as well.
Wow. Really multifaceted.
Yes.
That's cool. So you mentioned that this was kind of a second career for you and your partners. Tell us what made you decide to do it here in the Lowcountry and what you love about being here in the Lowcountry.
Sure. Well, my wife Lisa and I came down here about 4 years ago, and we had been coming down on vacation for 5 or 6 years before that, and we just fell in love with the place. I mean, it's such a beautiful area to be. And so when we met Bob and Melissa a couple of years ago, Bob and I spent a lot of time talking about getting into business together and what we might like to do. And through our personal experiences, as I mentioned, we felt like there was a need for this type of care. And the four of us all realized we wanted to be here in the Lowcountry. So it's kind of a natural for us.
Yeah. And good timing. I mean, now people are flocking here because they've decided that they can work from anywhere.
Right.
So that's great. So if somebody is in need of your services, how do they get to you?
Sure. Well, they can call our phone number, which is 843-310-1078. Or they can visit us on our website, which is synergylowcountry.com, and they can fill out a request for care right on the website as well.
And I'm assuming that would be also the place where somebody would go if they needed a babysitter.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Absolutely. And also, we're listed with the Chamber here on the island and in Beaufort, so they can work through the Chamber if they're looking for a babysitter as well, and they can direct that person to us as well.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Mark. Thanks for being with us this morning, and thanks for what you're doing in the community. It's
thank you.
Certainly very important.
Thank you, Betsy.
And we'll see you next time for Talk of the Town.